Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Again, thank you again for the questions. I look forward to talking to you again tonight. Before I start, I do want to just throw one thing in that I might have not covered yesterday, and that is the masks, face coverings are not to protect you from other people. You're wearing a mask, wearing a face covering, particularly if you're within 15 feet of somebody, is protecting them from you. So we talked about this before. I think it's the right thing to do. I think it's the kind thing to do. I think it's the neighborly thing to do. Wear face covering when you're out in public so that others are protected from you. There are a lot of us, a large percentage of patients with COVID-19 who are carriers, who don't know they have the disease because they have no symptoms. Wearing a face covering helps protect everyone else from you. Okay? A few questions came up because of things that hit the news about animals, about our pets at home and COVID-19. So I'm going to address that today. The questions were, to put them all together, can our cats and dogs at home catch COVID-19 from us? And can we catch COVID-19 from our cats and dogs in our home? And the answer is, recent studies have shown, and there have been some cases where cats and dogs have caught the virus when living in a home with an owner who was tested positive for COVID-19. So for the first part of that question, yes, our cats and dogs apparently can catch COVID-19 from us. Dogs seem not to be affected by the disease as much as cats. Cats can get the respiratory illness of COVID-19. Dogs do not seem to transmit it from dog to dog. In the laboratory setting, it has been shown that cats can transmit it from cat to cat. We know of no established cases where the human, the owner, caught the virus from the animal. The transmission of this virus is almost primarily human to human, not pet dog or pet cat to human. Therefore, we do not need to take extraordinary measures to protect ourselves from our pets. And in fact, if we do have the symptoms of COVID-19, whether or not we tested positive, then we should avoid contact with our pets so that our pets don't get it from us. That would mean isolating from your pet. If you can have somebody else feed that pet and take care of that pet while you're ill, please do so. If you can't, same precautions exist. If you're going to deal with your animal and you want to protect your animal, your pet, from getting the disease, wear facial covering, wear a mask, wear a scarf while close to that animal. A lot of hand washing, obviously. Hand washing before and after you handle their food. The things that you want to avoid generally are you kissing your animals, animals licking you, licking your face. Avoid feeding the animal from the table. And again, try to isolate from your animal if you are sick. The transmission of COVID-19 in its current form is almost completely human to human. Animals, cats and dogs, can catch it from humans, apparently. Cats and dogs have not been shown to transmit it back to humans. as of the date of this recording. You do not need to take extraordinary precautions to protect yourself from your pets at home. If there's any more questions about that, obviously just ask. I try to be as clear as I can. I want to touch on a point that I'm going to make, that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. There are a number of places now in the country, in our country, the United States, and possibly throughout the world, that are offering antibody testing. My recommendation is avoid antibody testing until you watch our video, our conference tomorrow. I have a lot of good points about that, and I look forward to talking to you about that tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. Take care of your pets. Unless you're sick, stay away from your pets and have somebody else do it. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.